$40,000 profit flipping a house. Here's how you analyze a deal, top to bottom. My name's Rutherford. I've flipped hundreds and hundreds of houses, own over 100 rental properties today, and actively still investing into real estate in today's market. So I just wanted to give you some context. Let's jump into the video. So all I need is the address, pictures, and a price, and then I can analyze the deal. So I got sent these photos. So first thing I want to do is I want to run through the photos to understand what it is that I'm looking at. So I'm looking at a house. It's a ranch. It kind of looks like it was renovated on the outside. It needs some new windows. It was just painted. This needs some drywall patching, some flooring, some paint, obviously, paint and flooring. I want to go through all these to show you kind of my thoughts on the renovation that's needed. Like I said, then I'll break it down. So all the rooms need paint and flooring. A little bit of drywall work here and there. That's the duct work for the HVAC. Maybe redo the grate, the grill. Besides that, it's fine. This is the bathroom. Bathroom needs renovated. It's rotten out down here. The bathtub looks a little bit discolored. So we're going to renovate the whole bathroom top to bottom. Mirrors, light fixtures, toilets, all that stuff. And then we have some duct work in the hallway here, which is definitely not ideal. So we'll frame that out. We'll put a piece of drywall up there because nobody wants duct work in their bedroom. So we'll hide it behind a wall. Looks like some of these doors are dirty and bowing, so we'll replace some of the interior doors as well. So that's the bedroom we're adding the framing at. This is the kitchen. You got a missing door. You got older appliances. So probably a full new kitchen. You got some light fixtures here. You got a light fixture against this wall, so that'll need moved as well. Cabinet, yeah, you got a whole bunch of broken doors. They're stained, they're old. This is Formica countertops, so the whole kitchen has got to go and be replaced. We might be able to keep the fridge, maybe. Back door, you got a couple more windows you need to replace. You need a new back door. I need painting and flooring, obviously. Windows, painting, flooring. That's the washer, laundry. I don't know what that picture is. So that's your laundry hookups, which is good that they have them. That's your electric panel. That's a 100-amp panel. We might have to replace a couple breakers. So there's probably a little bit of electrical in there. And we got a window AC. So we'll probably have to install a new air conditioning unit. Probably replace some of these windows, paint and flooring, new kitchen, some drywall work. That's obviously, there's water coming in. Water causes that, so probably the window or the siding needs redone. And then some drywall work on the inside. Furnace looks okay. Does not have an air conditioning unit. Have to install an AC. Hot water tank looks older. Probably install a new hot water tank outside. So here's the siding. So obviously some framing that needs to happen. There's water getting in somewhere. We need a new window there. Some soffits, some fascia. Back door, patch a couple pieces of siding. This looks like another back door, so we'll probably have to replace this siding because we don't want two back doors. So just make that a door and not siding. We got some gutters falling off, so that means some soffit needs done. That means a couple windows need done. Those windows look horrible. Those need replaced. Gutters, air conditioning unit. The roof does look newer, so that's nice. We don't have to do the roof. That's a stump. It can stay. It's not growing, it's dead. Again, a couple patches, siding patches. And that is all the photos. So from there, I'm gonna Google the address to see where it's at on a map. So now I know it's in this neighborhood down here. Then I'm gonna go to the auditor, type it in on the auditor. And if you go to the auditor, we know it's a roughly 1,000 square foot house, 3 bed and 1 bath. And then it is on a slab. There is no basement. So I'm looking for 1,000 square foot houses, 3 bed and 1 bath. So then I'm gonna pop over to PropStream. That's where I'm gonna pull my ARV, my after repaired value. So I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna type in the address, pull it up. Click this details button, click comps and nearby listings, and then it's gonna pull up the houses close to me that have sold. So again, I know mine's a roughly 1,000 square foot, 3 bed, 1 bath. So I'm looking for other 1,000 square feet, 3 bed, 1 bath houses. So that's a complete outlier, 386,000. So 70, 85, 130, 105, 125, 85, 132, 180, 162, 190. So I want to know why the few of them are selling for higher, the 170, 180, 190 ones, versus the 85s and the 70s. So the bed and bath and square feet are all roughly the same. So let me pull these photos. So this is 190. Let's see what these photos didn't work. So I'm gonna take this address and then I'm gonna Google the address and go to Zillow, and typically the photos will be on here. So look at these photos, fully renovated. You know, this is kind of what ours is gonna look like. Ours might be a little bit nicer, but that sold at $190,000. It does have a garage, which we do not have. So it does have a garage. And there was another comp in here too. 190, nope, they're both. So this one was, where'd it go? 1055 Wildwood Avenue. So 1055 Wildwood Ave. So let's see what that one sold for. I have to Google that for the photos to come up. So I had an extra 100 square feet and it was nice. It was not, you know, fully renovated. It's obviously livable. That's a 180 and this one does not have a garage. So between that one and the other one at 190, I think my ARV's, you know, $175,000 to $185,000. So I'm gonna come in here and put my ARV at $175,000. Then we need to come up with a repair estimator. So we go through this repair estimator. The whole inside needs painted. It's roughly 1,000 square feet. Exterior paint, it was already painted, but it definitely needed a few patches done of siding. So, you know, we'll put a few of those in there. Drywall patching, definitely needed some drywall patch. So if we drywalled the whole house, it'd be like $4,200, $4,500. So, you know, maybe a quarter of that needs done. Between patching. So put $1,000 in drywall. We agreed it needed a full bathroom remodel. It needed granite done. It needs pools on cabinets. It needs a new kitchen. It needs all new appliances. We do typically half LVT and then half carpet in these flips. Exterior doors replaced, needed 2. Trimming the house, it needed some, so to retrim the whole house would be like $4,000 to $6,000. So it has a lot of the trim already. It needs some of the interior doors replaced. So I'm just gonna put $2,000 in here. For that, framing, we saw some damage, so we're gonna put $1,000 in there for framing. Flower beds, we gotta put in some flower beds. The furnace is good. It does need an air conditioning. It needed ductwork touch up. It needs a hot water heater. The electric panel was good. Might need some breakers, so I'm just gonna add electric work. You know, let's do 500 of that. Light fixtures, outlets, massive hoarder. So we gotta demo the kitchen and the bathrooms and clean out a little bit of the stuff. So it probably won't be that much. Let's do 2250. The roof is good. Had some soffit repair, probably 20 feet. Didn't have a basement. Those don't need it. So rehab, roughly $58,000 plus a 10% contingency. So $60,000 to $64,000 on the rehab. And I think I was a little generous on this. Like, oh crap, I was way off. So you want to double check your numbers. I had 5,000 square feet instead of 500 square feet. So the rehab on this is $44,000. So I come in here and put in $44,000 on the rehab. And then let's say the seller was asking $80,000 on this deal. So I can flip this and make $32,000 in profit, right? Now, if you can negotiate a little bit better, you know, down to $75,000, now you can make $37,000 in profit. So I always want this to be ideally 20%, but I'll go down to 15% if I have to. But to put it into perspective, we actually ended up buying this house for $85,000, which is right about where it needed to be. And it actually sold it appraised for $180,000. So it's right about the 20%, total of roughly $32,000 in profit. So you could sell this and make $30,000 plus in profit, or what we did, we can refinance it and keep it as a long-term rental property. We rented it out, placed a tenant in it, and now we're going to hold on to it long-term. So the cool thing is typically when you have a good deal, if it works as a rental property, a BRRRR, buy, renovate, rent, refinance, and repeat, it typically works as a flip as well. If it works as a flip, that doesn't always mean it's going to work as a rental property, because the price point may be too high and it may not cash flow. So when you're analyzing deals, make sure you look at deals in all aspects to make sure if it is a deal. So this was ran as if we were flipping the house, but if you want to learn the BRRRR model, I've been able to build my portfolio to over $25 million using other people's money. If you watch this next video, we'll show you how to do that as well.